Hello guys, welcome back. So, we want to go to the Warlord's outpost, right? I want to check behind me first, see if there's anything there. And then we go around, and then go to the Warlord's outpost. Just make sure that we got everything. You get me? There is lava though. We are on a level 1 hazard planet, which means that the lava is kind of a normal thing. At least it's not more than it is. These lighter color pieces seem to be what allows you to traverse this easier. It's not gonna make it. Yeah, see? I'm gonna have to go this way. I see that there's something there. It's probably a treasure though, because it's like hidden. There's nothing like physically here. Yeah, it was. Oh. Careful not to get eaten by it. So much money. So it's actually good to kill these, even though they do a lot of damage to your vehicle. You can just repair it. The only thing that you're lacking, of course, is the Omni Gel that you need for it. If you don't like disenchant or turn the weapons that you find into Omni Gel, that's the only issue that you'll come across, in my opinion. I've never had my vehicle explode though, so I don't know what would happen if it did. A purple Sunto is kinda cool. That's a fancy ship. Judging by the footprints and the ash, the two mercenaries were facing each other over the crate when they died, both suffering single gunshot wounds and have a rifle close behind them. Take the contents. Matriarch's writings recovered. Prying open the crate, you discover a carefully wrapped handwritten copy of one of Matriarch Zilinaga's treatises. It is unlikely she penned it herself, but the flowing brushwork and intricate watercolor illustrations clearly show the hand of a master scribe. Anything else in here? Doesn't seem like it.
You lead, I'll follow.
Medallion recovered. This mercenary was carrying a League of One medallion. There's no indication of how or where he found it. Extra money. Not gonna make it now. Oh, I did? Okay, take off. There's something next to it. There we go.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Yeah, but this is here. Light metal surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large deposit of titanium. Okay, so now we go here. I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Rare element surveyed. You've discovered a deposit of samarium. Never heard of that.
Securing point. I'm right here. Ready.
Why is it not? We can't enter it. It's a UNC quest for here normally. But I don't have it. Well, I guess we'll have to come back later. I got the resources and stuff at least on that place. I think I've been in here, the Maroon Sea. So these are the last ones. There is something in Artemis Tau I haven't done yet. The Macedon? It said? I think I've read these. Yeah. So I said I was Charlie Gila then. Let's check again the quests. Armstrong Sparta system. Artemis Tau, Macedon. Investigate the mercenary attacks. Thought I've been here though? I'm not sure anymore. Investigate the mercenary texts. See, surveyed. Let's check it out again. Maybe I missed something. I'm gonna Google the mercenaries though. I normally completely wipe this out, so... See, I looted everything here, use that. You discover evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nasana Dantius, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nafsana with this. Asari diplomacy. Let me just look up the mercenary quests. What about the assignment for the mercenaries though? Is it still there? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's not there anymore. So that was it. Okay. Okay. I've looked at that one. Okay. It's a hot day again today. I don't like it.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Let's go to the Gagarin system. Anti-Rumgon. Anti-Rumgon is a small rock and ice planet with a trace atmosphere of methane and ethane. The frozen surface is mainly composed of carbon with deposits of calcium. Anti-Rumgon has been used as a crude anchorage for Terminus pirates for many years. The shells of temporary dwellings blasted by Alliance frigate patrols dot the surface, but always the pirates return to ground, their ships drive charges, jump out some water ice, and trade slaves and stories. The deeper layers of anti-Rumgon's interior are semi-liquid slush. Due to the presence of methanol, it is thought that bacterium on the deep core create this natural antifreeze. Some species of Terminus pirate drill through the ice crust to recover this natural alcohol. Survey. Light metal surveyed. Cobalt. Sugarus. Sugarus is a small terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice, which can be plainly seen in the bottoms of recent craters. The dark coloration of the surface is caused by a carbon and ferrous material, pushed up from the denser core by cryovolcanic processes. Ryangri. Probably where we have to go for the Geth. Ryangri is a small barren terrestrial world. While it possesses a reasonable temperate climate and number of useful resources, no mining corporation is willing to risk investment. A rogue planetoid dubbed Vats by the initial Solarian surveyor team entered the system approximately 10,000 years ago and was trapped in a decaying orbit around Ryangri. It is nearing the end of its slow spiral inwards. Earthquakes and cyclonic windstorms are increasingly common on Ryangri. Within a few hundred years, the planet will rip each other apart. Some Asari travel consortiums have already announced sponsorship of cruises to observe the spectacle. Brescia. Brescia is a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant with large amounts of hydrocarbons and the inner layers of the atmosphere. When the Krogan rebellions ended 3 million years ago, they are missing years here. The Turian chief of naval operations, a distinguished soldier named Mercury, declared his immediate retirement. He disappeared into what was then uncharted territory. It was only 200 years ago that his ship was found on the surface of Brescia's largest moon. On the surface of by the way. It had landed gently and been deliberately shut down. Of Admiral Mercury, however, no trace was ever found, so he kinda like disappeared, wanted to go in full hermit mode. Yuntar is a large terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The surface is mainly composed of aluminium with deposits of nickel. Surveyors found the ruins of a technical civilization near the equator, evidently the colony of a spacefaring race. The ruins have subsided to almost nothing, merely wind-hollowed husks of arcologies and other megastructures. In the center of the ruins was a single column whose inscription defied translation for several centuries. When Asari linguists finally managed to translate the elaborate relief, carvings said merely, "Walk among these works and know our greatness." The crude sketches on base of the reverse side said, "Monsters from the ID." Matrix writings recovered. Scans revealed a wrecked freighter orbiting one of Yuntor's smaller moons. A recon team found no signs of life, but they did recover one of Matrix Dillinaga's writings. That means I finished that quest. Ryan Gray, let's land. So, first things first. Debris, research station, and anomaly. I'm gonna check here. Sorry for the cough. Titanium. Oh. Light metal surveyed titanium. Gonna try and cut down as much of the text though, because I don't want to like ruin my voice more than I already have. Yesterday I've been talking a lot at the family thing, so I'm just really tired still as well. Social interaction with like over 30 people is really tiring, to be honest, mentally. Discovery. The burnt corpse is evidently a mom and pop independent salvage team. Shows signs of close-range hits from GEF-heavy particle beams. That's sad. If only it was that easy.
Back,
Scavengers who made this camp are gone. They seem to have abandoned it abruptly some time ago. Is that literally it? Huh. Wait, can I drive over it? Yeah, I can! Rare element surveyed, polonium. Artifact recovered. Medallion. This downed bot contained the League of One medallion. Its owner is nowhere to be found. I'm like so rich. What the hell? Okay, so before we go anywhere, I want to explore this way. I don't want to go to the overrun facility yet. Oh, there is something here. Rare element surveyed. Thorium. Oh, down the mountain we go. That's behind the bump, I think. So, and now the overrun outpost. Fucking Ree! This is so bullshit. Why did they expect you to go up a mountain? Like... Yep, definitely the Gav. It's oddly quiet here though, I don't trust it. Is there nothing else? Ah, it's one of those.
Clear. You lead. I'll follow.
I want the sassiness. You probably don't have much to say outside of the main quest stuff. That's kinda sad though. I'll interact with this. Nor this. Nothing here either.
Engaging target. That's the last of them.
I think that's it, right? Like... completely cleared it out, so... They just came in behind me, I guess, while I was fighting the other ones.
Three more outposts to go. The first step in a long journey.
That's it then. The first step in a long journey. Tereshkova, we'll go there now. Okay. Outer is Mawinor. Mawinor is the second of Tereshkova's outer worlds. It's essentially a rock of unremarkable ores with some deposits of water ice but no minerals of value. The frozen surface is composed of silica. Like the gas giant Solmarlan, it is thought that Mawinor formed too close to the Tereshkova stars and was thrown outward by gravitational effects. Computer models suggest it will be ejected from the system in a few 100,000 years. Solmarlan. Solmarlan is one of the Tereshkova's two outer worlds, significantly removed from the rest of the system and with unstable elliptical orbits. It is thought that they may have formed within 3 AU of the binary stars and were hurled outward due to the instability of such an orbit. Solmarlan is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with significant quantities of sodium in the upper atmosphere, giving it a distinct grey color. Oh, there. Tegus. Tegus is a terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and krypton. The surface is mainly composed of silicates with deposits of carbon. Tegus has a slow mass for its size and is tightly locked to the star Tereshkova A. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant gale force winds across the Terminator. Heavy metals surveyed. Large deposit of mercury. Hansara. Hansara is a small hydrogen-helium gas giant. It has an unusually large amount of nitrogen in the upper atmosphere which glow purple when ionized by the solar wind. Hansara's convenience as a place to dump drive charge has left its orbit littered with debris dumped overboard by visiting crews. Patamalrus. Patamalrus's atmosphere is very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, Patamalrus's atmosphere has a significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfuric dioxides. The surface is largely composed of magnesium with deposits of carbon. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may have developed on Patamalrus. Computer modeling suggests that the powerful solar winds from the Tereshkova stars will blow off Patamalrus's atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature on the surface to -70s. Heavy metal surveyed, a deposit of iridium. Antibar. Antibar is a cold terrestrial world with an atmosphere of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of iron with deposits of magnesium. The world has been noted as a possible target for long-term terraforming, if the atmosphere could be increased to the thickness of Earth's. The global average temperature would rise by 10 degrees Celsius. Antibar's combination of low temperatures, high-speed surface winds, and low visibility make it dangerous to explore on foot. But we have to. In a car, on foot. You know. First things first, what do we have? Lithium. Evanescence song? Anyone? Lights metal surveyed lithium. Heavy metal surveyed mercury. So now we go to the anomaly. But these guys died to that thing. There's Gaff dead as well. The vehicle and the human corpses show the telltale signs of Gaff weapons fire. The Gaff have been mangled by a treasure maw. At least they got what was coming to them. Another one of these things. Protean data disk recovered. Searching the ruins, you discover a protean data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the treasure maw's many victims. One second. There. Don't want bots on my thingy. Ah. Is it over it or on top of it? That's the issue. Oh, there it is.
You lead, I'll follow.
Yeah, but don't stand in my way then. Light metal sulfate magnesium. So now we go to the debris. Ah, shit. I'm just gonna have to gem it. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Okay. That way. Up. There it is.
Done. We're halfway there.
This one was a bit more powerful. A little bit though, not too much. Don't wanna lock it all inside. Lithium. Next one, hung. Triagear is a tiny ice dwarf with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. The frozen surface is mainly composed of water, ice, and ammonia. Cryovolcanic processes are gradually repaving the surface with sheets of fresh ice. Survey. Light deposit of lithium. That's if I knew. Teshaka. A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. In the past it was often used as a drive discharge point of pirates raiding human settlements from the terminus systems. In 2178, the Alliance set up a network of covert sensing devices on Teshaka's moons, recording of pirates' FTL exit vectors over the course of 6 months, led the Alliance Navy to 8 major pirate anchorages. Since the Teshaka raids, no ships from the terminus have been reported in the Hong system. Matar. A terrestrial world with a thick atmosphere composed of nitrogen and krypton. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of copper. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extra caution. Matar lacks a magnetic field, this makes it useless for discharging FTL drive cores in orbit. The energetic particles of solar wind from Hong strike the upper atmosphere directly, ionizing the krypton. This gives the planet its distinctive minty green-white hue. Metiak's writing is recovered. Scans of Mata revealed debris from a destroyed Asari freighter. Further scans uncovered a body which was brought on board. Dr. Shakwas examined it but learned nothing about its origins. Among the Asari's personal facts, however, was one of Matriarch Dili Naga's writings. So I guess I'll find a lot more. Caspian is a classic pre-garden terrestrial world with conditions similar to those on Earth millions of years ago. Its hot, humid atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. An increasing amount of the surface is covered by simple lichen and algae. Should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny plants will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen-oxygen mix over the next few millennia. Due to its potential for future habitability and sapient life, Caspian has been designated as a sanctuary world by the Citadel Council. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment. At present, the planet is passing through the debris trail of a long-period comet. Pomal. Pomal is an enormous terrestrial planet with a very dense atmosphere of carbon dioxide and sodium. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sodium oxides and deposits of nickel. There is evidence that Pomal was once covered with broad, shallow seas. Should a probe ever be sent to the surface, a check for ancient fossil life might prove valuable. I'm sorry, but we will have to land here. I think it's up. We'll have to go up there, I guess. Please stop jamming so I can actually like find this node. Rare element, samarium. No! Okay, we did it. Almost there though. There it is. Uh-oh. There's an artifact in here. ID tag recovered. Buried under the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thane. There's no indication of why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place. No, I hate this. Discovery. The Geth array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance Zone FTL convoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed nor the content of the message. Turn it off. So then we go this way. Why can't I go up? Why is this so shit? Oh. Good thing I went to the other place first. This is hell. There it is. Gold. Heavy metal, deposit of gold. Did it just get aimed at? Before I go anywhere. It's right in front of me. There it is.
Securing point.
Uranium. Uranium fever. Rare element, uranium.
Ready.
My journal updated? Oh, I just need heavy and light metals. Doesn't look like I still need the writings. That's fine. This is so shit though, like... There they are. And that one's cleaned up. I think that's everything. 3 notes, that's good. Bamshi. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read these, I'm gonna land, and then I'm gonna call it there though, because I'm really not feeling well from yesterday, so I'm gonna just take a bit more rest. Almost is hydrogen gas giant. Hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of sodium darkening in its atmosphere. That was a short one. Prigo. An enormous terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and ethane. Its surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of aluminium. No landing has ever been attempted. Turin insignia recovered. While scanning the planet Prigo, you discover several marker buoys orbiting it. Chief Engineer Adams secured some high-res optical images of the buoys, which appear to have been neglected for some time. Each one was marked with the Baetica colony insignia. Magi. Magi orbits the Vamshi binary giant stars. Vamshi A is a blue star of spectral class A4111, which burns at half again the temperature of Sol. Vamshi B is an aging red giant of class M5, 3 times I guess, over 220 times the size of Sol. Magi has a thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. The difference in temperature between a hemisphere facing the suns and that facing deep space cause constant winds, stirring the silica and sodium dust of the surface. Unsavory characters from the Terminus systems occasionally use Magi for forms of cruel sport, dumping slaves, hostages, quarreling shipmates, or even, when bored, vicious animals on the surface. One must kill the other before they will be rescued from the lethal radiation of the giant stars. Wow. That's cool. Really cool. I find it weird though. I got the achievement for the Asari writing. I didn't get the achievement for the writings, even though I finished the quest, I think, because it's not showing anymore. But yeah, Magi is what we'll call it. We'll go around to south and then circle. So we'll call it here though. My voice is very shaky as you can hear. So I'm gonna just take a bit of rest more, and tomorrow I'll stream a lot longer than today though. So I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day, evening, or night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I hope you guys enjoyed at least watching this little bit. I'm sorry for the voice, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye!